right, man, let's talk about tricking being an old man's game. Getting ready to pull out of here, man. I don't even think they worked across over here. I sure had to bring my black ass in today. I'm tired too, bro. But yeah, tricking is an old man's game, you know. And, you know, when you talk to a lot of older people, I don't want to say old man game. I'm just use that for the title, but an older person game. I remember my cousin told, I was younger, he explained it to me one way, but the thing about it is, when you lack something, you become more creative. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to understand. When you lack something, you become more creative. I remember I was having a conversation with this guy at the gym, you know, in shape, older dude. The boy, this old man was in shape. I love talking to the older guys that's in shape, get great advice. And I was like, yeah, I used to work out at this one gym. It was small as hell. And, you know, blah, blah, blah. He said, you know what? I used to have my best workouts in smaller gyms because I was limited, because you're limited in the machines they got, but it also makes you more creative and use your imagination, you know, with some of the equipment to get the better workouts instead of, you know, depending on certain dumbbells or depending on certain machines. And that's what I think it is. When you're younger, you usually lack the financial resources, so you're more creative in ways of getting women. Like when I was younger, like, bro, we ain't had no bread. You know what I'm saying? So we used to do the parking lot thing with the women. You know, we used to wait for the girl. After a while, we figured out we ain't had to spend $20 to get in the club to meet. And most of the time when you get to the club, you can't even hear the woman in the club. So you really chop your game when she come out the club. So we figured out, spend that money on the bottle, catch the girls coming out the club, you know. That way it was like we was in the club, but I could talk to her and not even have her speaking over the speakers or whatever. So, you know, when you're younger, you more resourceful because you ain't got no bread. And when you older, you don't have to be as resourceful. Usually, you know, more patient, usually less, you know, vitality. You're not moving as fast. You're not as energetic. So you really like, I got money, so I'm lazy. I'm going to just use this money to get the girl. And then with social media, most women already see if you an older type of dude, you see a lot of women on social media saying that if you older, you going to have to trick off. You got to give me some money regardless to be with you. You know, if you too old. So, but yeah, it's more of an old person game. Now, do young guys trick? Yeah, because they got the game probably from older dudes. Or because they feel like they lack something in the department. They lack something in height. They lack something in looks or whatever. But I didn't see short dudes get a bunch of women. I didn't see ugly dudes, you know, compensate by looking fresh and by spitting game and being confident, get really good looking women. You don't always see a baddie especially when they're young, with a you know, with the flies, nigga, hell no. So, but a lot of older dudes, they just figure like, no, I ain't got time to be, you know, playing the game, chopping the game up, you know, spitting game. But a lot of you got some dudes that's really successful with getting women, you know, which is a dangerous game today, playing a numbers game on so many different levels, right? Because you don't know where you could be at tomorrow, you know, with your status. Right now you could be a nobody, but tomorrow you could be a somebody. It happens like that, especially with social media. But nonetheless, some dudes figured out, like, cut the small talk. What Tony Ayo said, he said, man, cut the small talk. You know why I approach you. I hate when the dime act antisocial. You know, a lot of dudes like to kind of like, but some dudes just straight up, they cut the women like, you know. That's why the Pookies and the Ray Rays and the Hood Ninjas, the Thuggos had so much success. They ain't beating around the bush. They getting straight to it. Like, you already know I approach you fine as hell. And, you know, blase, blase, blah. And I think with dudes really not having a lot of female friends, like, I think having a female friend that you're not related to, it helps you. Because somebody you just platonic with, or somebody like, y'all can even be sexual, you know what I'm saying? But somebody that's going to be honest with you about certain things. And only time a female is going to be honest with a dude if you make her feel comfortable. And that's if that's your sister too, if that's your cousin, if that's your baby, that's your girlfriend, your home girl. You have to provide a safe zone for those women, man. And that's what a lot of guys don't understand. You can't be judgmental. She said, well, I've been with 5 guys at once. You like, damn, nope, she ain't gonna tell you shit else, nigga. You gotta be stoic, like, oh, damn. Not even say damn, like, oh, no, like, and I try to be like that with everybody, because I got shit that I done that I'm very ashamed of. But one thing I figured out about life, everybody got shit they done that they're ashamed of. I remember, man, we was in middle school, and this girl, I was talking to a twin. What's so funny is, I could have bagged the other twin first, but I got the other one, somehow, some way. And we was going up to Toronto for the Lion King in middle school, whatever. This is the trip that all the parents wanted to volunteer for. It was actually it was a play, the Lion King play. I don't think it traveled to the United States at that point. It was in Toronto, or something like that. It didn't come to our area. And ended up, getting on. Like, and then, I guess people like start judging her, like, why you with him, whatever. The same girls that's telling her that, trying to get on me. That's so crazy. So she broke up with me. So we had some type of assembly, whatever. So I started singing for her. Red flag, nigga, red flag. I learned all that shit was mad. I laugh at that all the time. I had to learn by trial, by fire with women, bro. I had to learn what worked, what don't work, what didn't work, what not to do again, what worked with certain. It's like having sex with women. One woman's body may not work the same as another woman's body. That's the crazy thing about it. That's one thing you figure out when you deal with this different women. Like, some women like aggressive sex. Like, they like to be, and some women like for you to tease them. Some women like for you to make love. But most women, every woman different. Some women like the kinky shit, the choking, and some women like the the motion in the ocean. It's all it's all different strokes for different folks and shit. So, but every woman is different. But in some ways, a lot of them is the same. But like I said, having female friends, they'll tell you, like, it's a way to cut to the chase without cutting the money, bro. Because a lot of us men, you might purchase a woman, right? Purchase her time, whatever you want to say. You purchase time with her. And you end up liking her. But now the relationship is built off something financial. Now that's a problem. Because how you get her is how you lose her. Or usually how it go. So it's some anomalies where you get a woman with money and then maybe you good. And most people will say, push back on this part real quick and say, well, most of the relationships between men and women are transactional anyway. You're going to spend anyway. You're going to spend time. You're going to waste time. You're going to spend money. But if your relationship is based on you dishing out cash and everything you do, she got to see you for cash every time, or you got to spend something to see her every time, like, it's just purely got to be sexual. She's not going to grow to respect you as a husband, as a leader, as a boyfriend. But like I said before, all that go into the game. But I think with a lot of guys that's successful for women, they understand, keep the small talk to a minimum. Just how the old heads like to say, well, fuck the small talk. I'll tell you my name, whoopty whoop. Hey, I just want to boop, boop, boop. Here go a couple $. I just want to bam, bam, bam. And that's prostitution. Let's keep it real. That's what it is. But the other guys that's getting it for free, they understand this, right? And Slim Thug say, well, all women go for something, because he a rapper, he's seen it. And I'll do a video on that if I remember. But other guys just say, what? I'm going to cut the small talk, tell you what I really think about you, what I really want, right? And cut that. And just get to it. And a lot of women respect honesty, bro. And I did a video why nice guys finish last with women is because being too nice to a woman, that raises their antennas. Even if your intentions are honest and being nice and and that raises they all like, oh, something wrong. He being too nice. He holding doors open. He making sure he checking on me every day, or he just trying to get some. Because most guys get it and then they switch up. Then they don't, whatever, they get it, and then it's a different ball game after that. You know what I'm saying? They get it, and it's like, I got the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna switch up on her, right? And then you got, but the guy that be like, you know what, this is what I want right up front, blah, say, blah. This is why you see guys taking girls home the first night at the bar and all this type of stuff. So, in a way, you don't have to trick to get what you want, right? You just gotta have a system that works. But anything like, it's like a quarterback that's pressing for something. He pressing to make a big play. He pressing, right? And instead of letting the game come to him, what he gonna do? Turn it over, not make the play, throw an interception, fumble it, not accomplish what he needs to accomplish. But a person who under control, who ain't rushing nothing, who calm, they can think clear, and more likely they gonna make the play that they looking to make. It's like if you rushing to look for your keys, you ain't gonna find them. But if you really ain't rushing and you take your time, you gonna find them. So a lot of guys never really develop a system or develop some type of recipe to get women. They don't. They don't develop. And with the guys that do get them without paying, they understand it's a lot of guys getting it for free. It's a lot of guys that's walking up to women. It don't cost them a bottle of water. They go into their crib. Next thing you know, the woman, it's so good that woman got him moving in and got him coming over. It's as simple as that. Women, especially when you're dealing with black women in America, some people call them African American. I just like to refer to black. They number 1 through 4 requirement is physical looks. It's physical. If you pass that physical test, man, it is what it is. As long as you ain't say nothing dumb or stupid, you good. So tricking is usually old niggas like, you know what, that ain't spry in the game. They ain't fresh in the game no more. They just, a lot of dudes, they got money finally, and they just say, I just bought a woman. I ain't got time to be doing this. I'm just want to, woo. That's what they do. And that's just what it is, man. It's really an old man's game. Women usually attracted to younger women are usually attracted to older dudes? Absolutely. That's a fact. That's a lot of I've seen in the high school. Now they want to talk about when it don't go their way. Now that they're older women and they're not getting chose by the men of their age or a little bit older, now they saying it's predatorial, but it wasn't predatorial when y'all was doing it. It's a crazy game. So, but yeah, that's just the issue with it. You don't have to do it, but if you press, it don't take much. And I always tell y'all this, man. Once you have a conversation with a woman and she interested, it's all about, how you looking, smelling, dressing, teeth clean, all that. You checking out. You making her feel safe, and you not being weird. You holding the conversation. Once you pass the appearance test, you make her feel safe, and you able to hold a conversation. That's it. People really underrate emotionally stimulating a woman, or just being. Let me keep it simple. Just being able to be around her and able to have a conversation about multiple things. A lot of y'all niggas just want to, come back to my crib, and y'all ain't had no type of connection. A lot of y'all don't have anything to speak about. Y'all underrate that game. That can take you from a guy that she on the fence about, or she not sure about, to a guy that she really interested in. And I said this before, and people push back in the comment section. I've made women that probably was not interested in me interested, and it was by mistake. Somebody I see every day I work with, right? And we just talking, having a conversation, and I'm not looking to get with them. Next thing you know, they looking to get with you. They looking to throw hints. You want to come over? You want to do this? You know what I'm saying? So, you know how the game go, man. But But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, man. Yeah, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check the 4 Man's playlist out for more videos like this. Want to support the channel? Cash App $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. Peace.